Good morning, traders, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So, start of a new month. Last month was a pretty good month for me, pretty much 40% return and roughly a 92% success rate, which is a pretty good month. So, and the majority of that has been on the S&P. I think the bulk of my trades have been S&P, then followed by Wall Street, and lastly NASDAQ. But anyway, what we're looking for this month, I think, is just, let's first just get rid of all the noise. So we've ended up with a bit of a range bar here on the monthly. Now, the critical thing to understand is that we did close below the previous monthly high. Okay, so we kind of, it looks like it's setting up to be a range. And I think the other thing to bear in mind is the weekly. We had this pin bar. We are looking to finish strong on the week, but let's just put that there. Okay, and basically that level there is pretty important. So that's 3,400. So we have been looking at that in the past, and we need to keep that in on our charts at the moment, because that is going to impact price quite a bit. Okay, so anyway. Just looking at the daily, we ended up with a range bar on the daily as well. Inside bar, range bar, lots of confusion here, big level above us, and pretty much we have a reasonably big level below us. So you can see there was a little bit of a range here, and we're now sort of back in that range. I suspect this range is going to hold, well, at least until tomorrow. So we've got the jobs number, non-farm payrolls coming out tomorrow. Obviously we've got the normal jobs number coming out today, so there's quite a bit of data. There was quite a bit of good data that came out yesterday, which basically eroded all the chaos around this, the debate. But at the moment we are above the moving average on the daily. We've done a daily close, and we haven't really broken up. So we closed on it, closed above it, and now we're sort of hovering. So what we're looking for at the moment is these two levels here. Okay, now it's very important to realize that we do have this pretty big inverse head and shoulders here, and that neckline is right where we are now. Okay, so let's just put these levels in. These are the levels I'll be watching today. So levels to the upside, that's obviously 3,400, 3,403. That's a level we need to get through if we're going to get more upside. Okay, good chance that we're just going to reject that today. At this level here, 3373, that is also the neckline. It's a pretty strong level as well if you look to the left. So I think, you know, that's probably, let's just say that that's the middle of the range. Well, it's not really a range, but these two levels that I have here, so it's sort of in between them. That I would expect a break up to this 3403, pull back, test it, and then bounce back up and make another attempt to break through here. That's kind of the price action I'm expecting. It could drop down 3350, and last one that is very possible to as well is in this area here of 3316. Okay, so I suspect we're just going to muck around here, depending on what the jobs number is. If the jobs number is pretty static, then you can expect this kind of range trade between, I would say, the upper edge of 3403 and the lower edge of 3316. And you can see, look to the left, how important that is. Okay, now if I look further to the left, there's an even bigger potential head and shoulders brewing as well. Okay, well, inverse head and shoulders. And yeah, I think that's kind of the setup that I have. Remember, we've got elections coming up next month, so a lot of chaos happening in the US at the moment. So it's going to be volatile. Expect volatility, and what you want to be doing is buying off big levels. I don't think I want to be selling. I'm still not. I still don't see any signal that is telling me that we need to look for sell. So looking to buy. It is going to be volatile. We're probably not going to get this nice, gentle move to the upside. We're going to get big swings down and then big moves up. Okay, we do have a bit of a gap down here as well that we need to deal with, and that's pretty much down here at 3350. Okay, so yeah, I think pullback would be in order. Something back down to at least 3350. That would get me looking for a long again, and then basically just looking for these levels, 3373 and then 3403. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. So whatever pullback we get, I'm looking to buy, and I'm looking to take profit at the very next level. And it doesn't sound like much, but if you look at that, I have a risk of 167 and I have 250 points potential profit. You know, coming down to the bottom here, I probably have a 250 point risk, but there is this gap here. You've got to bear that in mind. So if you see price action like that, go for it. That's what we need to look for. But gap is still open, which could imply that it could close. But at the same time, we do have a fairly strong trend line here, over there. Okay, and obviously we've got this gap here, 3350. Okay, so guys, short and sweet, we're looking for longs, we're looking for pullbacks, and we want to buy and we want to get out at our levels. Okay, this level here, if this level holds this morning, 3373, and this is where you're going to need to go down to a lower time frame. Okay, you can see a bit of a gap here, and this is from this morning. So, a bit of a gap up. We've broken through this level. If 3373, if it comes back onto this level and starts hold and it starts creating pin bars like it's doing now, or inside bars, or anything that's looking like it's starting to be bullish price action, I'd be looking to buy that, and I'd be looking to aim for 3403. Okay, that's a take profit area. It's not a short area for me. So I would expect some kind of a bounce, or even sort of going into a range, anticipating some good data coming through the next 2 days to break above 3403. Break above 3403 and holding it on the daily, that's extremely bullish for me, and then I would expect us to climb even higher, and that's probably head back up to go and test these all-time highs, and then also pick up on the measured move here. So here's the move up, this is the consolidation flag, so I would expect an overall move of around 5,800 points. Okay, and that is possible in the next 2 months. We have an election coming up, so depends which way the market looks at it. And it's happened a couple of times where you have these major falls and then big climbs, and that's pretty much what happened, transpired yesterday. You had all that noise. Just going to get the 30 minutes. So you had all this noise here. Yeah, all the noise here from the speech, because it was, oh, it's a shambles, oh, there's a problem, oh. And then the buyers find value lower down, and of course they drive it back up. You can see they took profit at the previous high, and that's why we fell quite far, and now we're climbing again. Okay, anyway, this is the kind of price action you can expect. Big moves, so you're looking for small positions and you're looking to take profit at every single level. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.